Morning all, welcome along, Glossi morning, and it's going to be sunny today, and you'll recognise a bit of the road here. We are heading northbound to a little cafe, and everybody knows what the cafe is. Sat nav is on. Why has RB got his sat nav on? The bike knows the direction. Yes, it does. Well, I'll tell you why. Because I am going to have another meet-up with my old army mucker. I'm going to have a meet-up with the Peaky Biker. Yeah, decided to get out this morning, me and him, have a breakfast, get out and have a ride. And I said to him, yeah, bright and breezy. It is 8:47. It is early in the morning. I've been down the garage since about 7:30 this morning. She's shiny. Look, she's all shiny. I cleaned the bike. My forks are lovely and clean. They still are after doing the seals. New brake pads in, new front tyre. And I said to him, right, let's go out and have a bit of brekkie. A good idea. So, Super Sausage just coming up. We cut out the bit. I've just done the walk run, but it was a very quick walk run, so we're not putting that on camera. We'll cut in from here to make up for the rest of the footage. Super Sausage Cafe, here we go. It's busy. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on? Oh no! Turn around, turn around, turn around. No, sat-nav says carry on. You have another 31 miles to go. What is going on? Why is Rev not going to the Super Sausage Cafe? Well, me and Peaky got bored. We're sick of the same humdrum, same crowd every week. Bit like Uncle Red and Rhythmic, they come there and then they go off do their own thing. So that is what I am doing. Every couple of weeks I go out and I'm going to do a different cafe around the UK. So if you'd missed the last one, me and Peaky went to the Raven Cafe, which is the other side of Wolverhampton. I went up to Peaky's. We went out to Wolverhampton and we ended up doing a 40-50 mile run together. And had a little bit of a blast, and I was buzzing for days. So we both said, let's do it again. So we are. This time we are going to the Long Itch Diner, ICH, Long Itch, and it is just the other side of sort of Coventry Rugby, up near Royal Leamington Spa. And I'll put the postcode and the pictures up of the cafe. It's basically a little old garage, and they've turned the garage forecourt into a bike park. Noddy nod. And they've turned the garage itself into a cafe diner. Nice bit of grass out the front with some tables. And it's not a big cafe, but it's very popular for the bikers and the food. So that is where we're going. So every couple of weeks or every 2-3 weeks, me and Peaky are going to go a different bike cafe together. But the best bit is I get to have a blast with him. He knows my riding style, I know his inside and out. And both of us being track riders, we know exactly what the other one is doing. Just from hand positions, leg positions, arm positions, little finger waves that we do to each other. And we also mesh up on the cardo. So, we're off to Long Itch. I'm going to crack some miles up. I've got 231 miles of range in my tank, loads, full to the brim. I will catch you guys just before we get to the Long Itch Diner, where we're going to meet up with Peaky and a load of his biker mates that are coming down. So, see you all in a few.
Warp 1, engage!
twist is a country lanes down this way. Oh, not far from Learnerlegal Spa. Love it. This is enjoyable. Twisty corners. Loads of twisty corners. Into bloody gravel. Who gravelled the road? Oh. Straight road. Engage. Oh. No. One wheel up. Behave. Your ego is getting better than you are, mate. Be a good boy. Do not take corners that have just been freshly gravelled. Yuck. Feel that on the back tyre. Slippy, slippy. Do not overtake. 20 miles an hour, yes, because you've gravelled the bloody road. Oh, let's get the visor up, get some air. This is very quaint and scenic down there, all these little country houses. This is coal Dutch sort of stuff. Two and a half miles to the next turn. And it's all country lanes at 30 miles an hour. And a little bit of wind probably across the mic, but I'm not going to record a lot until we get the cafe, and then we'll record the ride with Peaky. The visor down a minute. This is glorious out here, really is. This makes such a change from just super sausage. Slow down, there's a twisty, I know, and it's gravel on the corner. I'm being good. I'm doing 45 into 50. Oh, about 2 seconds. Let's go. So we are here. So Longitch Diner. That's a little garage being turned into a cafe. Fuel pumps out the front. You've got bike parking. Got all the little benches out the front. A good selection of bikes here. And you've got your little memorial seat there as well. Right, we're going to go and grab some brekkie. I'll get some photos. We'll have a wander around with the GoPro later. And obviously let you know what's going on, and while we wait for all the other YouTubers to get down here. So So, catch up with you in a few.
Many hours later.
So over to the phone we go, down on the Long Itch Diner. Oh, Red Bomb's bike. Some good bikes here. So this is up just near Royal Leamington Spa, Long Itchington, and we're at Long Itch Diner with the boys. We've got Brumtown Rider over there, and Slow Bones Steve, and Aiden over there putting his GoPro on the bike is the one and only Peaky Biker. So inside of the Long Itch Diner, loads of benches out here. Regular bike meet on a Thursday, and it's just a little old converted garage with a restaurant in there. So yeah, food's good, nice and cheap. So we'll catch up with you when we go the ride back.
Back from the Long Itch Diner, and lo and behold, Peak is in front. A great morning we've had. Nice bit of brekkie. Look around the new cafe. He's off. And we're out for a bimble. GS shifts, I tell you. So, great bit of fun. And Brumtown Rider is tucked in over my shoulder. The Peaky's brought down the Brumtown Rider. We did meet up with Steve Slowbones, and obviously he's pottering back on his 125 at his own speed. And we're just having a little bit of fun. Have a little bit of a play with the cars. And then I'm going to be turning off down here and heading for home. I should have a little bit of a ride. But yeah, obviously Brian's given me some bits and pieces that I picked up. So I've got a new Insta now. Got an Insta X2. Pair of army boots. Nice little military cagoule. Thank you very much, Brian. And some money going over to him later for the parts. Boys are off. I am going to head to home, let the boys go and play, and I am going home to cut the lawn. That's going to be fun. So nice, steady, respectable speed home. Bundle down the old A5. Have a little bit of a run to home. It is 20 past 11, so by the time I get back it'll be about 1 o'clock. She's going to get the because I'm not back before midday. And a full week at the garage as well, so I am on my own this week. Phil is on holiday, he's off to Devon, which means I am on the spanners all week. I am going to be knackered by the end of next week. Only a couple more weeks till I have my week off in Wales. Off to my lodge in Wales, one obligatory week off. But two great channels to follow, the Peaky Biker and Brumtown Rider. lovely guy, absolutely lovely guy he was. Really had a good time with him. And of course Steve Slowbones, who's always up Super Sausage. You want anything designing, I will put up a link to Steve's page. He does a lot of graphic designing. He's done me some laminates of my sign. I'll put a little photo up of what they look like. So everyone's been saying, what has he done for you? He did me a little picture, which I have up on my toolbox at work. And he's done me a couple of laminated signs. One is on my office door, the other one on the wall behind me, so you can see it when I'm on the live stream. It's up behind me, the Red Bomb logo. So Steve's very, very good. If you want anything designing, he is very good at doing that sort of thing. And he's done a lot. He's done one for Rhythmic Biker as well. Done him a little sign. So anything you want, go and speak to Steve. But I'll put a link up for that, description or in the video or something. Time I get home and edit this up. I've got loads of test rides to do, loads of videos to come up, so we're going to be swamped with videos over the next couple of days. Slow ride home. Right, anyway, we're going to wrap up here. I might put some little extras on at the end, bloopers or whatever, if I catch any bell ends. Stick around to the end of the video. But until then, for myself, Rev, Peaky Biker, Bromtown Rider and Slowbones, I hope you enjoyed the video. We had an absolute blast out this morning and it was cheaper than a Super Sausage, which is good. Always good to have a nice cheap breakfast. Look at that gravel on my tyres, Jesus. So what are we doing anyway? Be well, ride safe, and from RB as always, it's a big goodbye from me.